What's up guys, it's Alex Dayum. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 most important things when it comes to burning fat and building muscle. So I'm going to tell you about the importance about each of the 5 different categories and how they relate to each other and which are more important than the others. And those areas that are more important, obviously you should focus more on if your goals are to lose weight or gain weight. So this is actually part 3 in the series about nutrition. So I highly recommend you go watch part 1 and part 2 first. I've left the links in the description, so go check them out, and once you have, enjoy this video. Now with building muscle and burning fat, I've put it into 5 different categories, with number 1 being the most important and number 5 being the least important. Now you're going to see supplements all the way here down at the bottom. Does this mean supplements are useless? Does this mean supplements are a waste of money? No. Supplements work and they help, but they're not the most important thing when it comes to building muscle, burning fat. The most important thing is energy balance, and that's what I explained earlier in the video, which is the calories in versus calories out. That is still going to rule number 1 over all of these. Doesn't matter if you're tracking number 2, 3, 4 and 5. The most important thing is your energy balance, so it's your calories in versus your calories out. The next thing is your macronutrients, which is also another thing I explained earlier in the video, which is your protein, your carbs and your fats. They're important to track, but again, energy balance is more important. And then number 3, you've got micronutrients, which are your vitamins and your minerals. So basically, just make sure you're eating a lot of greens. So number 4, we've got meal timing and meal frequency. Now what that means is how often you eat in a day, how much time you have in between each meal. Really, it's not that important, to be honest. Again, what's most important is the energy balance, how much calories you're consuming and how many calories you're burning. I know I keep coming back to that, but it's very important and you need to understand it, that is the absolute most important thing when it comes to losing weight and gaining weight. Now there is a way that meal timing and meal frequency can be important, and let me explain it. So I don't like eating too close to the time that I'm about to go to the gym, because then my stomach's going to be heavy and I'm not going to have a great workout. So meal timing is important in that sense. Also another thing is, before your workout you want to have a lot of carbs. You also have a lot of people saying, oh, you need to eat 6 meals a day, small meals. Not necessarily. What's really important is at the end of the day that you've hit your calories. So you can set up those 6 meals into 4 larger meals, so you're not eating that often, but you're eating bigger meals, so they're going to be more satisfying. So that basically covers meal timing and meal frequency. It is important, but it's not that important. Another area where it could be helpful is you want to eat maybe 2 to 3 hours before your workout, so that you have energy for your workout. If you're training fasted, you may not feel as good. But yeah, that's the limitations of meal timing and frequency. It's not that important as energy balance would be. And then we've got supplements. So as I mentioned earlier, does this mean they're useless? No. Do they help? Yes, they do. They definitely do. Do I take supplements? Yes, I do. Will I continue to take supplements? Yes. They're very helpful, but they're not as important as energy balance. For example, if you buy a fat burner and you don't change your diet or your energy expenditure, will you lose weight? Probably not. Here's where supplements can be helpful. Let's say you're struggling to hit your protein intake, right? What you can do is get a protein shake, you mix it in water, and there you go, that's 30 grams of protein right there. That makes life a lot easier and a lot more convenient. Another example is, if you're someone who's trying to gain weight, but you're struggling to eat a lot of food, you can buy a mass gainer shake, and that'll have a lot of calories in it, which is made up of carbs, fat, and protein, and you drink that down, and that'll help you hit higher calories for the day, so you can put on more weight. Now to put it in summary for the supplements, do they work and are they important? Yes. But they are nowhere near as important as energy balance. And all of the things on this list are not as important as energy balance when it comes to losing weight and gaining weight. So let's use this person as an example. Their maintenance is 3,000 calories. Now if you want to drop your weight, you want to drop body fat, I recommend decrease your calories by 300. So this person will be at 2,700 calories. They'll be in a caloric deficit and they'll be burning body fat. Now the opposite goes if you're trying to gain weight. I would increase your calories by 300, so you'd be at 3,300 calories. You'd be in a caloric surplus and you'd be gaining weight. And if it's just a little bit of a surplus, around 300 to 500 calories over your maintenance, it'll mainly be just muscle mass, which is ideal. So the main thing I want you to take away from this video is the importance of energy balance, which pretty much just means calories in versus calories out. So again, in summary, if you want to burn body fat, you have to be in a caloric deficit. So you need to burn more energy than what you consume. You need to burn more calories than what you're consuming. The opposite goes for if you're trying to build muscle. You need to consume more calories than what you're burning. I just want to end it by saying thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something valuable from it. Give it a like, share it with your friends, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and always remember to keep the pump.